Welcome to NTN Nightly. I am Janelle Norville. This edition's top stories. The inaugural Pitons Cup launches new possibilities for Saint Lucia. Family case workers receive critical training in the thrust towards juvenile justice reform. The community after-school program ends the year on a successful note. All that plus the latest in youth development and sports and the NTN Nouvelle of Saint Lucia has officially launched into the world of international horse racing with the successful staging of the inaugural Pitons Cup by the Royal Saint Lucia Turf Club. Saint Lucia has officially joined the equine industry with the Royal Saint Lucia Turf Club hosting 5 thoroughbred horse races on the 13th December 2019. These included the Coolmore Helen of the West Indies Stakes, Kenland National Day Sprint, UK Tote Group Winston Tree Memorial Trophy, and the DSH Caribbean Star the Pitons Cup being the highlight of the event. The prizes range from $20,000 to $150,000 US. St. Lucians turned up in the thousands to witness the historic event. Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Alan Chasney, spoke to the economic impact of the event.
There's been over 350 people employed in this property so far. As I indicated to you, all the handlers were from St. Lucia and the jobs that are created around them. We're trying to get international accreditation. I know that there were people here today, and hopefully we're going to get that certification. And the goal now is to work our natural, what we call Creole horses, into our races, and to be able to bring them up to this standard that we're seeing here today. And so the platform and the portal for opportunity has been established. It's now to make sure that everybody can take advantage of it. When you think of the FBO, the free base operation that was opened up, the people that already have gotten jobs there, the transfers that are taking place, to have our hotels almost all full right now in the beginning part of December is unheard of in the tourism industry. And there's no doubt that people came for this event. The airports were full, the hotels have been full, the taxis have been full, and those are all benefits, economic benefits to our countrymen.
Minister for Tourism, Information and Broadcasting, Culture and Creative Industries, Honorable Dominic Fede, said the potential for the growth of St. Lucia's tourism industry with the inclusion of horse racing has grown tremendously. He described it as another staple to the tourism product.
I think we've got something else to sell. What we do have here is the best horse racing track in the Caribbean, and we're very, very proud of it, and I think it's going to add significant dividends to our advantages as a tourism destination. It's going to make the island a lot more marketable and interesting to a new demographic that wasn't going to be coming here before. So this is really, really good. We see already the kinds of individuals that are in this sector represents a very high net worth individual. And that in itself does well for investments, tourism investments, which is a major pillar upon which the economy and the industry needs to grow. So this is a real spectacular day for us, and we're very excited and proud on so many fronts.
The day culminated with a scorching win in the US $150,000 DSH Caribbean Star Limited Pitons Cup by Casting Crowns. The mare was also traveling well under the care of Australian-based Chinese jockey Quinn Young and made its winning move early in the straight when sliding up the fence past eventual runner-up Colonial's Pride before racing away. For the winning connections of famed U.S. breeding, racing and consigning operation Tailor-Made Farm and winning trainer Dion Vise, it was an irrepressible result. Vice President of Boarding Operations of Tailor-Made Farm, Frank Taylor, highlighting that all the key components were present, described the event as a very successful one.
Well, I would like to just stay here and not have to go home, but I got some brothers at home that expect me to do some work, so I'll have to go back, but I promise you I will be back. And if anybody asks me about this, I'll be telling them that it is a great, great experience. We coming down here, I was very excited, and with people surrounding, great people make great things happen. And Tio and his team are great people. Alan and his team are great people. the people of Saint Lucia. I've been traveled the world a lot, and I don't think I've ever met a group of people that were more hospitable and kinder and just quality people. So all those things combined just makes you want to come back, and I'll be a great supporter of what you're trying to do here.
Winning jockey of the DSH Caribbean Star Limited Pitons Cup, Queen Young, said the conditions were perfect to secure the win.
Yeah, everything is great. It's perfect. So yeah, everything was traveling good, and every jockey said was feeling good, and everything is for me. It's a wonderful day. It's for like Saint Lucia time and Channel Hospital dream time for horse racing dream time, and the show the world around the world. It's perfect. It's great.
The Coolmore Helling of the West Indies Stakes was won by Reef Cup with jockey James Cho, the Keeneland National Day Sprint by Turvey Act with jockey Chen Lee, the UK Totes Group Winston Trim Memorial Trophy by Senior Guitar with jockey Queen Young, and the DSH Caribbean Star, the Pitons Cup, won by Casting Crowns with jockey Queen Young. For the Government Information Service, I am Janelle Norville. The National Competitiveness and Productivity Council, NCPC, engaged key stakeholders from the education and business sectors, ICT Association, the Employers Federation, government and investment agencies to discuss the various ways St. Lucia could position itself to benefit from a project dubbed the Caribbean Digital Transformation, Digital Skills and Entrepreneurship Program. This is a regional project coordinated by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB.
The World Bank has collaborated with the government of St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada and Dominica on the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, which focuses on digital skills and entrepreneurship. The World Bank Digital Economy Framework noted that digital skills are a prerequisite for benefiting from any technology across all sectors of the economy and at all levels of the skills spectrum. In an IFC study of significant skills required in the future workforce, computer literacy and application of technology ranked in the top 10. Director of the National Competitiveness and Productivity Council, NCPC, Fiona Hinkson, noted that this project, coordinated by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, has both regional and national dimensions to encourage greater synergy and economies of scale.
And we are currently in the fourth revolution in terms of where you have the Internet of Things and everything digital. We need to begin to prepare our population, our workforce, to meet the needs and demands that are coming out from not only St. Lucia market, but the global economy.
Hinkson added that the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project complements other ongoing initiatives, such as the recently launched DigiGov project, spearheaded by the Department of Public Sector Modernization, of which Malin Nassis is the acting director.
That DigiGov project would allow for government to provide several services online. So we have a very aggressive agenda where we will be putting up 154 services across 13 agencies within the next 2.5 years.
The NCPC director said the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project is expected to commence in mid-2020.
We are currently in the planning stage. We are discussing with stakeholders, we're discussing with the World Bank and how to frame this project so that we can have maximum impact, and also how to build sustainability. Because after this project is done, we want to be able to continue with the digital training and to be able to impact those skills to our young persons.
She added that the project also complements the newly formulated National Competitiveness Agenda, spearheaded by the NCPC.
Within that agenda, we speak very broadly of the digital skills that's required, and especially digital skills and technology that the private sector, the businesses need to adopt in their business practices.
The stakeholder engagement took place at the Finance Administrative Building on 11 December 2019. The main focus was on digital skills training in formal education at all levels of the education system, including teacher education. The digital skills gap has been highlighted as a major constraint, which impedes productivity and innovation within OECS businesses and the wider society. For the National Competitiveness and Productivity Council, Glenn Simon reporting.
Government's commitment to juvenile justice reform was reaffirmed recently with the hosting of a training workshop for family case workers. More from Chef Roy Marius.
With the implementation of the Juvenile Justice Reform Project 2, supervisors and family case workers within the juvenile justice system in Saint Lucia are now more knowledgeable and informed about their role in the rehabilitation and reintegration of youth in conflict with the law. The sensitization process took place at a supervisory and family engaged training workshop on Friday, December 6, 2019 at the Bay Gardens Inn. The training workshop was spearheaded by the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States (OECS) in collaboration with the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment. Lavon Desir is the research officer in the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment and workshop technical assistant.
Our role more or less is to coordinate the work with those agencies, providing training, providing or facilitating the acquisition of equipment, more so with regards to the legislative direction in terms of formalizing many arrangements and the improvement of the systems and protocols that exist. This project has, and based on sustainability plans that we are working on and we have developed, is well placed to help remedy a lot of the situations that we face. The scope of the project speaks to the diversion of young people, the rehabilitation of those young people and their reintegration back into society. So as I said, whether it is a situation of a child coming from an abusive situation or a child who has come into contact with the law, the punitive measures of the past are what we are moving away from.
Manager of the Boys Training Center, Wang Sonson, stated that the workshop would reinforce the mandate of the Boys Training Center.
It will not only assist me, but it will also assist other supervisors from the Boys Training Center who are on this training right now. It will reinforce what we have already put into practice, and it will also give us new strategies when it comes to supervisory management.
The Juvenile Justice Reform Project 2 targets youth 18 and below who are in conflict with the law in the following 6 countries: Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Saint Lucia. Reporting from the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment, I am Chevroy Marius.
An important part of the Castries Market Redevelopment Project has been officially handed over to the Ministry of Economic Development. The presentation was made on November 28, 2019 at the facility, presided over by His Worship Mayor Peterson Francis. The newly built complex can withstand hurricane wind speeds of up to Category 5 and includes a sheltered area structurally designed to enable the free flow of provisions market vendors and other market users. The new facility will be outfitted with 100 stalls to accommodate provisions vendors. The next component of Phase 1 will see the construction of a container box park, creating an avenue for micro-enterprising, cosmetic shops, cafes, pubs and eateries. There will also be modifications to the entrance of the Castries Market, adjacent to the Castries Harbour, construction of a state-of-the-art food court, high-end air-conditioned restaurants, a refurbished craft market, entertainment area, and meat and fish depots. Phase 2 comprises the construction of a viewing tower and duty-free shopping boutiques. This is NTN Nightly. Ryan O'Brien is up next.
I'm innovative.
Yeah! I'm competitive!
I'm productive.
I am creative.
I constantly improve what I do and how I do it.
I am output-oriented.
I never stop learning.
I give of my best, always.
The National Competitiveness and Productivity Council, embracing excellence.
Welcome back. We join Ryan O'Brien for the latest happenings in youth development and sports.
I'm Ryan O'Brien and welcome to your update from Youth Development and Sports on the NTN Nightly News. St. Lucia kept host St. Vincent and the Grenadines without a win, following a 6-wicket victory by the Duckworth-Lewis system at the Cumberland playing field as the Winner Islands Under-15 cricket tournament continued Sunday. St. Lucia won the toss and invited the Vincentians to take first knock. The opening pair put on 46, but began to lose wickets once they were separated, despite a fighting 86-ball knock of 23 by 10-year-old Zach Thomas. The home team eventually ended on 129 for 8 or 44 overs, extras totaling 43. The main wicket takers for St. Lucia were Torrey Hippolyte 2 for 17 and Isaiah Jones 2 for 30. An aggressive 66 by skipper Can Elcock saw the 2018 champions shoot to victory by 6 wickets, 145 for 4, which included 42 extras. Elcock copped his second Player of the Match award in this year's tournament. The penultimate round of matches will be played on Tuesday, December 17, 2019, with Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines clashing at the Cumberland playing field, while Dominica and St. Lucia will play at Park Hill. Unbeaten Grenada seem set to emerge as champions, St. Lucia looking to stay in contention for second spot. Prime Minister the Honourable Alan Chasney, Minister for Education Dr. Gail Rigobert, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Benson Emile, recently participated in a luncheon session with the new executive of the National Students' Council. Prime Minister Chasney shared plans for the development of the island, specifically focusing on the education system. Prime Minister Chasney said the student leaders seemed excited about reviewing the curriculum to be more responsive and welcomed the addition of technology. Minister of Education Dr. Gail Rigobert also shared specific plans for schools, including the new sports academy and some of her own experiences as a young leader. Opportunities for young people were also highlighted, including the creation of internships and apprenticeship programs that help to build the skills of young people. And with that item, we come to the end of our update from Youth Development and Sports for today. I'm Ryan O'Brien.
Thanks, Ryan. The Community After School program is closing off the year on a successful note. Details in this report.
Although the Community After School program, CASP, of the Ministry of Equity, has been run in several communities around the island from 2009, centers in the various communities had never had a knowledge exchange. The proposed initiative was named Host a Center D. The main idea behind the exchange was for participants to get a chance to share and experience different activities, socialize with peers, and experience the program at a different location. The initiative was the idea of Program Coordinator Antonia Marius.
We've been having the Community After School program for the past 10 years, and I thought it would have been a good idea that the centers interact with each other. We presently have 14 centers around the island, and they operate in isolation, sort of. They just come, do their thing on an afternoon, and they go home. I thought it would have been a good idea if the children from the different centers would come to realize what happens in other centers, that they're not alone. It's not only their school, or it's not only them who have an after-school program, that they can interact, socialize, and make friends.
Deputy Director of the Community Services Department, Jim Zavi, welcomed this new initiative.
This year we've been focusing on revamping and re-energizing the program. And the Host a Center Day is just one component of that revamping. For instance, we've changed the coordinator of the program. We have brought on board a clinical psychologist. We have more parenting workshops and so on. And so we think that the Host a Center Day will add a new dimension and will sort of bring the community after school program together as a family.
Students from the Bellevue and Auger primary schools expressed their gratitude for being given this opportunity to be part of this transformative program.
For the first time we met the children from the Auger Combined School, we felt happy, and we like to invite them some other times for them to come and spend a lot of days for them to come and help us do things in our culture. And then so I thank them for coming to the Bellevue Combined School.
The Community After School program is for the betterment of children. Thank you for the opportunity to participate. Yay!
Similar sentiments was echoed by the principal of the Auger primary school.
The memories from today
with the students, it was the highlight of my day. To see the excitement on the students' face, to hear the laughter, to see the discussion that they were having, I think that this was an excellent initiative.
Principal of the Bellevue Combined School stated that the program has caused the children to become more assertive.
My students will be more open to interacting with students from other schools. They were very, like I said, comfortable. When we went to the dance class, they didn't shy away, they didn't pull back. They actually danced with the students. They prepared the cinnamon rolls with the other students from OG, and they were just happy.
The Community After School Program, CASP, is a program developed by the Ministry of Equity to cater for children from various communities who are vulnerable. The program also eliminates the risk of children being left unsupervised after school hours. Reporting from the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment, I am Chevroy Marius.
Stay with NTN Nightly. Up next, Primus Hutchinson is here with the NTN Nouvelle, a Creole.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps là ou kane sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka expose tout partenaire au poison et que tant ki ka vini avec maladie. Servi yo condom chaque fois ou kane sexe. Changer qui y est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Prends responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
Welcome back. We join Primus Hutchinson for the NTN Nouvelle, a Creole.
Merci madame, département qui est responsabilité pour information en gouvernement Saint Lucia GIS. Assemblée puis télévision nationale puis NTN qui présente Nouvelle à Creole. Présente Primus Hutchinson. Façade sous Saint Lucia est vivant et puis un lot de pays comme Royal Saint Lucia Turf Club venait plus jeune membre la famille des affaires course cheval international. Spectacle apporté les Grecs des affaires business export au Lyon la terre pour entrer en Saint Lucia. À parmi eux, c'était jockey des grands l'honneur de l'Amérique Mike Smith, grand joueur cricket pour Saint Lucia Darren Sammy, Premier ministre honorable Alan Chasney, gouverneur général Sir Neville Snack, à parmi plusieurs go grecs, à parmi eux, consultant pour l'Angleterre, concernant les plus forts cheval à la terre, Dr. Joseph Dace. C'était un vendredi après-midi qui était porté en lot action et quand tout ça, DSH Caribbean Star Limited Pitons Cup trouvait la victoire, plus gros prix en hauteur $150,000 américains. Plaisir à ces Grecs-là, parler des SPS à cette ici, et comment dire, activité que ce cheval-là excité autant. Ils promettent pour vivre cette ici. Mais avant ça, pour dire les peuples à l'Amérique et l'autre pays côté yo sorti, qualité SPS là, yo teni en pays. Spectacle que ce cheval-là, qu'a ouvert chemin pour grand projet Pearl of the Caribbean, qui a porté valeur de $3 billions américains. Et que ça caille en sous cette ici, pour peuple vieux fort et couette qui ont bâti en haute croyance en valeur façade sous cette ici qui a trouvé. Premier ministre honorable Alan Chasney parlait de manière ce projet ça là qui a porté autant de bénéfices pour cette ici. Il dit que c'est un honneur pour manière peuple cette ici supporter spectacle cheval là et ajouter qu'il doit plaît aussi pour support les communes business et courses internationales pour participer dans grande l'occasion historique ça là. Premier ministre Chasney déclaré que cette liste à présent a d'ailleurs redégré tout bonnement et une facilité qui est internationale et que pays en position pour trouver en hauteur fraternité que cheval en toute la terre. Les citoyens pays qui recevaient un année soulagement en plus de paiement taxe propriétaire. Chef des affaires business gouvernement en Sénat là, sénateur honorable Mary Isaac, pour cette bill ça là, pour les membres Sénat là, jeudi passé. Selon sénateur Isaac, initiative là, ça là, que le gouvernement japonais qui a porté autant de bénéfices pour les gens qui ont payé ces taxes là. En adresse li, sénateur Isaac mentionnait si quantité de gens qui ont brisé soulagement ça là, particulièrement yo qui ont été propriétaires à ces diverses communes pays. Il a ajouté que Yolani en plus pour pas payer taxe pour péter. Si on grand chay pour sortir à sous dos, particulièrement les timaleves qui ne peuvent faire ces paiements ça là aussi. Kay parlement, excellent là, t'es passé bill ça là, côté peuple payer, pas kay payer taxe pour péter pour juste l'année 2021, comme l'année, ça c'est comme yon l'année en plus. Avant ça, kay constitue déjà point de décision pour établir loi ça là, pour 3 l'année, qui était kay bout l'année 2019. Comme l'autre saison nouvelle qu'a approché, le ministère de la Santé et le ministère de l'Agriculture, j'ai pris des démarches pour faire assurer que tous les animaux qui les bouchés et l'autre monde caïsien pour saison, ça fait ça ne sort. Nous voyons discussion programme santé à Saint NTN. Un haut officier agricole, Columbus Philippe, explique que les officiers ministériels ni pour faire assurer que toute viande qui bouchée qui vendent durant saison passer l'examination. Selon M. Philippe, l'année spéciale l'examination côté les officiers qui testé ces animaux pour garder si on a une pièce maladie avant d'entrer en laboratoire parce qu'il est nécessaire pour protéger la santé les membres publics aux diverses maladies qui ces animaux s'apportent.
Nous regardons à ce conformité des animaux, soit une belle bon viande là, si bien soin, parce que nous pas voulons tuer un bœuf qui maigre, parce qu'il pas bon viande. Si ni bon couleur, un cochon supposé être un cochon blanc supposé blanc, un cochon blanc pas ni pour rouge. Vous comprenez? Nous regardons si il prend l'expiration, si il prend l'expiration bien, si il a bien de bout, si il a bruité, là il a marché. Nous pouvons regarder des animaux là il a marché et puis là il a posé. Nous pouvons assurer que les animaux sont présentés bien posés. Et qui est toujours négro. Il y a des gens qui présentent des animaux, ils ne peuvent pas mettre des animaux à poser, jusqu'à ce qu'ils pensent avant de tuer. Les animaux sont pour bien poser. Plus bien posé, plus bien viennent bas. Donc, nous regardons pour chaque bagaille pour si ni disease, si ni tic, si ni vermine dans l'œil. Soit il mal nourri. Nous regardons pour chaque bagaille, regardez, parce que ça qui est bon nous en décision associée, nous passer ces animaux ça là, et bien qualité viennent qui bas en finissement à produire.
Un haut officier de santé et l'environnement, ça c'est Ernie Pierre, parlait aussi concernant la santé des animaux, selon M. Pierre, le département de l'environnement santé publique, qui a fait assurer que toute viande qui est vendue à un laboratoire, en public, en bonne santé.
C'est une viande sous manger qui ne peut pas faire malade. C'est les gens qui ont viande, la viande qui ont joindre viande qui qualité pour l'argent. So laisse à la vente pour taper quoi inspecter et dat viande ça comme là pas faire mon malade là yo manger viande ça. So tout ça nous fait ça c'est from ministre santé ça c'est ça qui vient pour assurer que viande dat public là ka gagne c'est on viande qui bon.
Bien messieurs mesdames, ça c'est côté nous tout une bonne nouvelle pour aujourd'hui là. On merci autant pour regarder. On va avoir une invitation pour aujourd'hui, puis moi encore, c'est de conserver la vie. Nous allons poser tout à l'autre nouvelle à Créole. Après ça, on va venir poser tout à Genève.
Merci, Appeal Primus. Here's a look at what's happening to us weather-wise.
It's generally fair and breezy, occasionally becoming cloudy with some scattered showers. The Atlantic high-pressure system will continue to generate brisk easterly winds and rough seas across our region during the next few days. Low-level clouds drifting with the easterly wind flow will cause occasional scattered showers over the eastern Caribbean islands during the next 24 hours. Tides for Castries Harbor were high at 6:29 p.m. and tides for Vieux Bay high at 7:36 p.m. The seas locally rough with waves and northerly to northeasterly swells 6 to 10 feet or 1.8 to 3 meters. Small craft operators and sea bathers are asked to exercise caution due to brisk winds and rough seas. The sun will rise Tuesday at 6:20 a.m.
That brings us to the end of NTN Nightly. Join us next time at 7 p.m. with a repeat at 7 a.m. You can also catch up with us anytime on the Saint Lucia Government Facebook page or YouTube channel. I am Janelle Norville.